Yo, it's boy Marcus and Morrison back from the video. Today we're doing the Road to Diamond for the VLK, this shotgun right here, and this is actually getting a buff in the next update. I don't know how significant it will be, but it should be better than it is now. So that's saying something, because this gun right now sucks. I'm not a big shotgun guy. I know there's probably people out there, as you can see right there, that are better shotgunners than me. Me personally, I don't use shotguns in multiplayer. I don't use them in BR. I'm just doing this to get a diamond and be done with it, because I cannot stand using these things. And that's really I still got 3 more shotguns left to do. So this thing right here, not a fan of it, but I was actually able to make it work. Big reason I was able to make it work in this gameplay is because my teammates were actually putting in work. So since they were finding kills and pushing up, that made it easy for me to push up and find kills right there. I mean, I just walked up right behind them, shotgun them, and that was it. And I play super slow with this. I'm not whip out my melee, run out there, slide jump, crazy movement. That's never been me. That won't probably ever be me. So this is just kind of how I use it. I'm sitting in a corner, somebody walks in, I'll shoot him in the back, that's a kill, I move on. It's not really nothing crazy out of me when you see me using this, especially in ranked. I never really cared for this gun in console either. This is Modern Warfare 2019 shotgun. I don't shotgun in console either. So the shotguns are a foreign thing to me. It's just for just to grind the camos out for them, and then cheese people. Just one pump them with a shotgun and just be annoying with it. Other than that, there's no point to me ever using a shotgun. It's never really something I liked. That's more my shotgun usage right there. That's what you should see from me most often. And I know the BR players, man, you guys love shotguns. Look at this snipe right here, though. This was phenomenal. I didn't even know. I was just putting shots through the window. I happened to get a kill. I figured somebody was up there, so I figured I got FMJ, might work. And it did. So here with this shotgun, being able to get up into their spawn building on Nuketown, this that's the best place to use this thing, man. Probably on any map, really. It's just, you don't really have to do much. The Dragon's Breath will most likely kill them. If it doesn't, it's pretty unlikely. You know what I mean? So I found a way. You know what I mean? I think this gun, it's definitely not something I would ever suggest you use, even in the shotgun category. This is probably a bottom 2 shotgun in the game. I don't even know what shotgun you could say is worse than this. Most of the semi-auto ones, they one-shot very consistently. This one will one-shot consistently if you're in this garage right here. You know what I mean? It'll probably one-shot every time here, as long as you hit most of the spread. If you don't hit most of the spread, you're going to have to 2-shot with it, and that can be kind of problematic. But the fire rounds pretty much make it to where you're guaranteeing to 2-shot. Look at this right here. You know what I mean? That right there is kind of a good explanation. That guy probably needed the second shot, and this guy right here, he was already weak from the shock RC, so I didn't have to hit him a second time. So if they're already weak, it's probably going to 1-shot. If they are full health, there's a good chance you'll have to 2-shot, and the fire burning damage will kill them. Now, if you run into somebody with a Dauntless or maybe Flak Jacket, then the fire burning damage is kind of nullified a little bit, I believe. So then you're definitely going to have to 2-shot, especially with Dauntless. So then it just depends on the base damage of the first shot, the actual shotgun shell blast, I guess, not the incendiary damage afterward. It's very strange, very odd gun. I don't really like the incendiary rounds, whether it's the Man of War, the VLK, or sniper rifle. Never really been for me. I also feel with a lot of these types of guns, your marksman rifles, your shotguns, and kind of the sniper rifles, you have to actually hit the opposite fire button to shoot while moving, and I don't really do that. That would require me to either pull down another finger and play with 3 fingers, or I would have to not use my left thumb and only use my aiming finger, which would mean I'm stationary. So I don't really care for it. I prefer to just, when I use these things, just move myself, and then not really aim, just move myself to where my centering just goes towards the person, and then shotgun them. That's how I did all 120 games. It's really bad. It's actually terrible. But that's just how I've been doing it because I don't like shotguns. You know what I mean? So once I get through this, I'm never using them again. Like, there's no reason for me to use a single shotgun ever again, except for the BY-15 Red Action, because I have the most rare gun in the game, which is the BY-15. That being said, we'll kind of cover the class setup here real quick. I don't have much to say because I don't know what is like what are you going for with this specific shotgun. A lot of shotguns, you want to extend out the damage range so your one tap is better. You know what I mean? The odds of you one pumping somebody is better. With this one, it shoots quick, right? The actual bolt, like the pullback handle, it does shoot kind of quick. But, you know, you don't really know because the fire breath rounds are the best things to run. So, like, do you kill him with the first shot? Or are you just shooting the second shot just in case every time? It's weird. One mistake I made with this laser. So you don't want to run the visible laser if you don't have to. And you don't have to because you can just run this one next to it. And it doesn't have a visible laser. And it's also better for your hip fire. So that's the one you should be running. I don't know what I was doing in my 120 games. I never even noticed it. I was just grinding out the games. The revolt barrel is probably the best one to run for everybody not named a thumbs player. So I would suggest that. These other ones extend out the damage range, but I don't think they're as good as the revolt barrel. So I would run that one instead because that hip fire ratio as well. And then same with the suppressor. That one's just way better than the rest of the options. I run the pump grip for the hip fire spread as well. This is essentially a hip fire build, and that's most of what I did. I just held down the automatic running button for 120 games and just hit the fire button as I ran gung-ho with it, and just ran as I reloaded. And that's how I played. So that might work for you. It worked all right for me in the grind, and it kind of worked out in this gameplay a little bit. I didn't really have to run anywhere. But yeah, overall, solid stuff from me with the shotgun. As I say, you know, not really high expectations with me with the shotgun. You know, I don't like it. That being said, this gun's done. We're kind of creeping into our next set of just bad guns. Like, everything I have left are guns I cannot stand in this game. You know, the ARs I don't like the Asvel and the FR. The shotguns I don't like. And sniper rifles I don't like. That's pretty much it, right? Just the worst of the worst, honestly. So with that being said, here's a class setup for this. I actually just scrapped this together right before the game, so this is not the best class setup. This isn't what I normally run. They nerfed the Tiger Team barrel again, so it might be better just to run the extended mag. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We've been growing a lot recently, so that's pretty exciting. I've got some big videos planned in the future. So yeah, it's been your boy Marcus from Morsini. I'm out of here. Peace.